Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, Fall River Media. And so, how's everybody going on today? What an exciting election that's going to be coming up. The recall, the governor's election, and everything that's going on here. But I'm trying to, let me see here, get to, let me see YouTube. Let me see here. Let me see, Chip. See here. Spindle City Straight Talk.
Doing no internet research. Just listening to video and live streams. All right, I'm done with Windows for now. Okay, my charger is not cooperating.
There still hasn't been more. There's only been one or two homes rebuilt after the fires. If you want to really wreck your state, elect Democrats, and this is why Massachusetts is such a shithole. Massachusetts. Yeah, well, he's going to be a millionaire probably a few times over because I'm sure his rich friends, developer friends, and everything else invested his money, gave him some investment tips. So, just like Nancy Pelosi became a millionaire and Elon Musk, all these politicians mysteriously become, great stock investors and everything else. They get all these great deals, and it's nothing new. No, you're right.
Hey.
And now the AG has said that Colin Dias was right.
That's right.
And they won't even tell the AG.
That's right. That's right. And a parent, this isn't somebody, a parent asked for, under the Freedom of Information, under the Public Records Act, asked for all reports going back to 2018 of incidents of student infractions, i.e. assault, teacher on student infractions, assault, inappropriate conduct, and other items that should be reported as a 51A, which is the Child Abuse Act. After 14 days, 4 days late, by the way, she receives a letter from not even a letter, a message from the Fall River Public Schools that they do not maintain records on assaults. on students. That information is unavailable because they do not.
Of course it
maintain
isn't.
records.
If they had them, they would be liable.
That's right. So they don't maintain them, which is a violation of the Public Records Act.
And it's a violation of the law. They're supposed to record assaults.
That's right.
The school department is supposed to provide a safe environment. There should be, if you got a child in a public school right now, and alongside the recall, you should sue the city of Fall River and its public school system for non-compliance with the law.
That's
They
true.
bury everything. You know, Aviti takes 700 bridges out of the thing. They stop. They juggle crime statistics. There's assault. We had videos of assaults on our show.
That's right, and we ate them.
We
aired them.
aired them on the show. We were showing videos on the show. And they're
Wow.
not going to go, oh, well, Johnny kicked somebody in the head. Oh, well, prove it. There's no record.
Right?
Well, shit. So it's outrageous what happens. And the school department, it's outrageous what happens in city council, but the school committee, forget it. And the sad part about it is the school committee, for the past couple of years, has had Colin Bias on there and Kevin Agia asking questions. And I've always said, I appreciate them trying to do their job, but I think they should have sued the city of Fall River because when Curley told Colin to shut up, and I'm not giving you that stuff, and don't ask me any questions, he should have filed a suit against him.
Wow.
I know I have a very close friend who's one of the best. He's the Raymond Reddington of public sector law nationwide. He's settled suits nationwide. I ran some of that stuff by him. He said, well, they'll do it. His exact words were, they will do it as long as you let them get away with it.
That's right.
You have to take them to court. Should have taken them to court. They would have won. And then you say, as part of the settlement, they have to pay your legal fees. That's the end of it. Because, it's great. It's kind of like Kadeem. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this. This is bullshit. No, this is wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I vote for it. All it is white noise. They don't do their job. The last thing these people want is accountability, scrutiny. There's no records. There's still not a real, I know that Colin's supposed to be working on it. There's still no progressive discipline. You can't run a department without one of those. Every normal department on the planet, fire departments, police departments, they all have progressive discipline plans.
But
they have a federal law.
As you
they said they don't have it, and they did. So they lied their ass off.
But as you said, if they had it, then when one of their friends got in trouble, they'd
That's
have to
why they don't want it.
And they don't want it. That's why we don't have it. And the reason why we don't have it is things like John Perry, who caught his hand caught in the cookie jar.
Wow.
Where he was found doing things illegally. And instead of firing him, they bought out his contract and allowed him to leave so he could, quote unquote, get a job somewhere else.
Yeah. Of course. Who else? And Linda's right. In their twisted world,
Window City.
Accountability equals a hostile work environment. Yeah, you can't ask them any questions. Just let them spend money any way they want, rape the city, and keep your mouth shut.
Right.
And this is the way they do it. And yeah, of course, the RDA and everything. Yeah, nothing goes on in this city unless the people who control this city are in charge. Behind the scenes, they are in charge of everything.
I don't know if I said it on this show on Wednesday, but it was asked, how does a developer along Route 79 get a $2 million tip. Ken Fiola said, hire a good consultant, meaning him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, from what I
What a
understood,
joke.
the city council had decided that there would be no tips along Route 79, along the Duval Street corridor. Hey, I believe it. I'll buy the Braga Bridge while I'm at it. Okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And you're right.
Just like there's going to be no building over 6 stories. Now they're talking about 7 and 8-story buildings down on Duval Street.
Yeah, and
What happened
also,
to that?
why should we be giving tips on a corridor that doesn't belong to Fall River? It belongs to the MBTA.
Right.
So I'm not going to give anybody a tip. Let the MBTA and our Cabbage Patch governor Healy is giving
Governor Moore.
giving billions again to the MBTA, which is a total fiasco. And now we're going to subsidize it again at the city level and at the state level.
That's it.
It's bullshit. I mean,
Right.
you know, but the reality is that, you know, it's so corrupt that's why, you know, Waltz isn't running for governor. Every time they look into these people, they're on the verge of going to jail because this is the problem. But kudos to those people that want to start this thing. But regardless of what happens, just the start of this shows that there's an impetus for the people to get back involved. We got them involved back then in 2016. We can maybe get them back involved again, and maybe in the next election, even at worst case scenario, we have to wait till the next election, which I think may be fairly soon, because I don't believe COOGEN's going to. I truly believe in that rumor that he is going to step down, so the next set of corruptors can take over the city.
Oh, you ready for this one? You're going to love it. New form of government. Remember we talked about that? New form of government?
No form of government.
Okay. Now. Yes, James. I know that. But our city councilor called up to the mayor's office and asked, where is that petition for a new form of government? Paul said, oh, yeah, but I've got to get on that and send it up to the state.
Why
the city council said, no, you don't. You got to send it to the city council.
Why do we need a new form of government?
Then it gets sent up to the state.
Why?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, I'll have to do that. It's not on the agenda. I got the agenda for the next meeting. It's not on the agenda.
He doesn't know it. I guess his lawyer doesn't know it. And they all know the law when they want to interpret it to their benefit.
That's right.
Another thing Paul doesn't know. I didn't know how to do it. I said I was going to do it, but I didn't know how to do it. So I just didn't do it. And listen, Maura Healy used 40% of our energy now has been from oil-fired
generating plant.
because their bullshit windmills and all the other green shit doesn't work in these climates.
Doesn't work in our
They
climate.
know it from Texas. It never will work. It never shall work. And they all got rich selling green new bullshit to everybody, and it doesn't work. And we're the victims again, because everybody, all the wokies and all of the DEI lovers. Oh yeah, let's. Oh yeah, we're gonna pollute the planet. You got some kid that went to the 4th grade running around the world becoming, Greta Thunberg. Now she's down in Palestine, but I mean, these people are crazy. You know, they haven't figured out that windmills freeze and shit, besides killing birds and fish, and they're being totally freaking useless. You know, and look at all the electric cars. Where do you see them now in this weather? They got to put them on a charger every day.
Yeah.
So they can go anywhere because they're freaking useless.
And guess what? If they're tapped in an accident, they're in a junkyard.
Yeah. And they just had to
The
rescue
insurance
them.
company
They barely got them out.
Spencer City on live on Fallbrook Media News.
Right. They total them because it's too expensive to repair.
Look at this. Ditch the witch. That's a good one. I like that one.
Ditch the witch.
New USB drive. I'm going to take the new drive and I'm going to put it into the other computer. And I'm going to
Crazy.
install Linux from that. And
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, of course. No, look, he makes Joe Biden look like Albert Einstein. For Christ's sakes, it's almost, you know, maybe. But if Biden would have known COOGEN was around, he would have got him in his cabinet to make himself look smart, even though he couldn't find his way off the stage. Like, this is what you get. Oh, I got to give it to you. You've been a mayor for 6 years. You're starting your 7th year. And you don't know shit about any of the laws. You got a whole goddamn, you got all your clowns running down. I'm attorney, runaway Rumsey. Everything I say is a Supreme Court decision. Remember that. Everything I say is gospel. You have to listen to me. I'm a lawyer. Well, lawyers are like anal sphincters. Everybody's got one, but some of them work better than others.
And they all stink.
That's right. And you remember what a wise man once said? What's 500 lawyers in the bottom of the ocean? A good start.
Good start.
But this is, we got a whole legal department that doesn't know how to do anything. They farm out everything. Remember Dominion? I'll never forget that one as long as I live. There they were. Our ace legal law department during the Flanagan administration down there fumbling around trying to make an excuse why they blew the Dominion case. And there they are shuffling papers.
We never got the decision. Remember
We
that?
can't find a decision. We never got the decision. We can't find a decision. CJ goes like this. CJ's sitting next to me and he goes, oh, here it is. About 15 seconds later. Okay, you guys don't have it. CJ just Googled it. He's got the whole decision right here for you, you moron. And we're paying you $200,000 a year to be a lawyer. Come on. Jesus, this is the problem with this city. We don't need a law department. We need one lawyer to take care of the potholes. They hire firms to do any real legal work. What do they hire their lawyers for? Go down there and lie their ass off to the council to give the council an excuse to screw the taxpayer. Oh, Rumsey said we had to do this. His interpretation of the law says we can't do that, but you can. Every grievance I ever won, the city said I couldn't do that. And I won 99% of the grievances I ever filed. All the unfair labor practices. Said, no,
Right.
we're not violating the law. And they lost. The 2 JLMC cases.
The Green News scam.
We were wrong. They were right. They were wrong. When we got it to court, and this is what this is all political theater.
And the
That's all
city
it is.
attorney
It's
was
political
arguing the
theater.
wrong case. And the city attorney was arguing the wrong case.
Yeah. But that was the funniest thing in the world. They're over there. They had months to find that, and CJ finds it in 15 seconds. Okay.
More Hilly should have.
Yeah, of course. Well, Andrew Raposo, somebody should file an ethics complaint against him.
Yeah, More Healy should have been held.
File those
accountable.
complaints, baby. File those complaints.
Yeah, you got to file those complaints,
File
man.
a complaint. He has no
Not that they
right.
do anything with them.
And
But-
remember,
Yeah.
Andrew wants to
Andrew.
become mayor someday.
That's right.
Yeah,
He
Andrew
wants to be
Raposo.
mayor.
I saw the picture, Nelson. I saw the picture. Yep, the guy got hit so hard his hair flew off. Yeah, got a little bit of levity during the show. But they look at the last thing these people want. They cover up everything. They lie about everything.
Yeah, they do.
Everything. Maura's not going to tell you they have to use oil-fueled power because
That's right. And
Oh,
the
shit.
backup generator is located in Bridgewater, Braintree.
yeah, I mean,
Braintree.
you know, and it's like, look, go to Rhode Island. They take 700 bridges out of the equation so they can make the number. It's like Paul. Oh, we're doing a lot better. Why? Because you're fudging the numbers. That's why when you say audit, they go. Now it used to be forensic audit. Now it's audit at all. If
That's
you
it.
even mention any kind of audit, they go batshit crazy.
That's
because
it.
they know how horrific this thing is. And again, Just for the record again. Here we go. Woo!
Recall.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's tragic. This state is tragic. Why? Because it's an all-blue state. They lie. Healy lies. Healy talked about she's giving all the money to illegals, and she lied about them. They're no longer in hotels, but where are they? They're in all the market rate housing in Fall River, New Bedford. They're sticking them everywhere. We're not getting rid of them because we are a sanctuary state. I saved it. It was up in the archives in the attic. So I saved this one as a symbol of our success. And a lot of people worked hard on that recall, and it was successful. But it was a tribute to the voters doing what our forefathers intended us to do: rise up and fight for it. Remember what it says in the Declaration of Independence: when a government stops working for you, I'm paraphrasing now. When the government stops working for you, it is not only your right, it's your obligation to replace that government with one that works for you. And it has to come. We have crossed the Rubicon here. This city is dead. We don't even know how much we're going to pay for Diamond yet, or how we're going to pay for it. And they didn't let us vote on it. Now they're going to buy Conley.
Wow, Conley.
And they got to renovate it. If they sold them Conley for $1, and I know COOGEN said, well, we're going to sell the Argosy School. Well, the council is not a real council. If the council is a real council and know how to negotiate, I'm going to give you a little negotiating tip. What you should tell Paul is, okay, we'll talk about buying Conley when you show us that you've got a purchase and sales agreement for Argosy School that you're going to make $30 million for the property. And then it's a wash. The taxpayers aren't going to get killed. But no, if you do sell Argosy School, you'll sell it to somebody for $5,000 and we'll take it in the shorts. He's passionate. I'm defending him.
That's right. I'm passionate.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a Cliffy when somebody said that Sean was he's passionate. Yeah, but look, when you've been doing this as long as we have, it really gets to you because it's like, Jesus, the definition of insanity is to repeat the same action and expect a different outcome. And this city never learns now. The last freaking 20 years, it's been an absolute disaster.
And Justin, I'm sorry, but my mic is right here. So I always forget how close it is to me. And I end up going back.
Passionate.
Passionate, yes.
Passionate. But that it's good. I'm really encouraged by the fact that we got people that want to do something. Get people together. I will be glad to talk to anybody about it, give you the tips that we learned and what we had to do and stuff. And I want to see some people get out. I mean, we had, Josh comes on every once in a while. Josh worked his ass off and everybody that worked on that recall worked their asses off, and it was good. It was people coming together. And the irony is, an exorcism. Yeah, that demon. Yeah, the demon. He's got, what was that movie when the alien came out of the belly there? I forgot.
Alien.
Alien, that was the name of it. Either that or Linda Blair in The Exorcist. Remember, one of these days, he's got, at the council meeting, his head's going to start spinning around on its socket and puke's going to come out of his mouth. I don't know. But it's good to see because, that's what a lot of people don't realize about the recall. It was truly what our government's supposed to be about. The old adage in the art of war, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We had people of all different political persuasions in that recall. We had liberals, we had conservatives, we had Democrats, we had independents, we had people that didn't give a shit about anything, except they wanted to be part of a recall and do something to change the government. And that's what you need. This is why the Democrats try to polarize everybody. Everybody's going to fit in this little wedge. You got, oh, you're white, you're black, you're brown, you're yellow, you're a Christian, you're this, you're that. Divide and conquer. They don't want people to say we're Americans. When 9/11 happened, every American of every race, color, and creed ran down to their recruiters because of what they did to this country. People forget that. And this is what they do. It's a tactic. It's a political tactic. Divide and conquer. Yeah, well, we went through that too, James. They talked about it's so much money. Well, to me, and I'm going to give you the response I gave. On the radio, and CJ used it too. I said,
technology and of course,
there's no price you can put on the voters and the people who are the government being allowed to speak. That's bullshit. They'll run a special election for one of their pet projects, but they won't run. They didn't want to run it. They're going to use that as an excuse. Oh, we got to spend. I don't give a shit how much it costs. If they get enough signatures and we have a recall, I don't care, because this is the epitome of a constitutional republic. We're using the Constitution of this state that says they're answerable to us, saying, we want you to answer. We follow the rules. I don't care. That's money well spent.
You know what's been interesting? Every conversation I've had in regards to issues with various city councilors, plural, I've always said, maybe the people need to put together a ballot question for a binding referendum, like on the CPA, like on property taxes, like on other issues, like the debt exclusions, like the spending cap. You know what I was told? What is it? Your intent to just vote us out of our power? Is it your intent to spend all that money to deny us the right to represent the people? No, we're exercising our right to be represented. That's my opinion. Am I wrong?
No, that's a fact.
Right.
Because the Constitution says in Article 5 of part of the first, and this is verbatim basically, that they are our substitutes and agents and answerable at all times. They have no power. See, this is how arrogant they are. They interpret that you got elected to be a king. We don't have a monarchy here. This isn't Britain, and even they don't have a monarchy. But they still have the monarchs. But the reality is that we have a republic, constitutional republic. Our Constitution, which preceded the Constitution of the United States, by the way, for all you people from Massachusetts, we had our Constitution before they did. And our Constitution is clear. No matter what branch of government, executive, judicial, or legislative, and regardless of what office you hold, you are our substitutes and agents and answerable to us at all times. And in Article 4, it clearly states that the people of the Commonwealth are the government.
Right.
They're not the government. And for somebody to say that, they shouldn't be sitting in a council chair. You do not have, you do not have the power to make decisions for us. You have the obligation to make good decisions for us. You are our fiduciaries. So you don't know your own job.
Well, you want some humor, Justin? Here's some humor. The State of Business Luncheon. The State of Business Luncheon will take place on April 1st. an April Fool for an April Fool. You have to admit, it's going to be good.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a very, very the perfect date, April Fool's Day, for those fools to meet.
Yeah. All it requires now is for the city council to attend, and then you'll be full of fools.
That's it. It's like the clown show.
That's
Wait
right.
a minute, they're all going to get up and go, I'd like to tell you that I'm the CEO, but I don't know shit. I got a degree in political science and whatever. And I got a degree in basket weaving, but I got this job.
Really, what's Paul going to say about the state of business at Fall River? That it doesn't exist?
No, he's going to say it's great. Like, they lie. They lie.
I mean, you have to really look at this and say, what are you going to try to accomplish? What do you expect to get out of it? This isn't New Bedford. Yeah. This isn't New Bedford. We can't go around and say, well, we've got 6 more fishing trawlers out in the harbor. We had a successful year. We brought in, 200 tons more fish than we did last year. We're hiring 50,000 more people. Can't do it.
Yes.
Because we don't utilize our ports.
We're going to get
It's a place to give Kenny Fiola a job. That's all it is. It's a place to give Kenny Fiola a job. We have one of the deepest water ports in the Commonwealth.
Remember,
deeper than New Bedford, deeper than Salem, deeper than Gloucester. And we do nothing with it.
No. But
except give a political
net worth. I'd like to see the net worth of Kenny Fiola right now.
I know.
I'd really like to see it. Yeah. Well, she is a T. But she isn't. But I'm going to inspire you all, because we were talking about the Declaration, to show you how brilliant our forefathers were and remind our counselors and committeemen who are watching here. I'm reading this verbatim from the Declaration of Independence. This is an excerpt. It's not the whole thing, obviously. That governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. And whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety, happiness, prudence, indeed, and will dictate long established government. And that's, our forefathers were brilliant people, but they gave us, they put the obligation on us to fight for government. The Declaration of Independence is just as important if you study the history of our country as our Constitution, because that Declaration says in it, it gives us the obligation. It says that when the government that we created stops working for us, we have to abolish it. That's why when one of you freaking morons tells you, oh, the recall's too expensive. Oh, I don't want to, you want to take my power. You have no power. What you have is obligation to represent us. And that's the problem. Yeah, that's like, we got to come up with I want to see what the Recall COOGEN slogan is. We had Flanagan shenanigans. It kind of it was good because it rhymed pretty well. You know, we need somebody that's a good rhymer to come up with something, but nothing. I don't know what the hell goes with COOGEN. I don't know. It's kind of, Flanagan, shenanigan, pretty close, but
I would put
COOGEN,
shenanigan.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
It's a tough one. But look, the city is in trouble. I mean, and everybody, you notice the council, all they do is keep talking about spending more money in different places without saying, by the way, we still got Diamond. Hey, I like that one.
That was
Josh,
good,
these are for
Josh.
you. There
Put
you
it on a
go.
t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt.
I don't know the core people who are putting it together, but it's going to be dependent on the people who show up, guys like Josh and the people who worked on it, because nobody can do that alone.
No.
Nobody can.
I still have from our recall all the documents, videos, posting, everything. I have over 200 gigabytes with a G, 200 gigabytes of information, of documents, of pictures, of attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I was called everything but a Somali pirate. So
Yeah, but if you were one of them, you'd be rich at least.
that's right. I'd be billing for non-existent childcare.
But remember, James, Massachusetts invented gerrymandering.
That's right.
We did, we're responsible. Shows how what a crap hole this state is. We invented this, and you're right. This should have been eliminated years ago. Should have been eliminated years ago.
The gerrymandering, yeah.
And a court just upheld California's new gerrymandered wards and precincts. Its new congressional map has been upheld by the federal courts in California.
Wow.
So they are going to use that for the midterm elections, which basically does away with all Republican representation.
Yeah, well, remember, this is another problem with the government. We've allowed the judiciary to allow judges on there who do everything for political. Now you got a federal judge making a ruling on for that state that he's probably a democratically appointed judge. He's a Democrat.
It gets even
Now
better.
it has to go to the Supreme Court.
Yep, it gets even better. Did you hear what the Massachusetts judiciary did? Because the state legislature, the House and the Senate, and the governor will not allow their divisions of government to be audited, the judiciary has now told the attorney general and the state auditor, F you can't audit us anymore. Boom, no more audits, no more information. You know what I say to that? You know what I say to that? F you, no more funding. Taking away your funding. No more funding for the judiciary. We can't audit it. You don't get it.
Well, again, this country has been destroyed by politics.
Right.
Law. Judges are supposed to rule on law, not on political affiliations. And now these lifetime appointments and things that something has to be done. And again, getting back to the Declaration of Independence, it's on us. People have to revolt. They put Trump in, and look at them, their heads blew off because now we're finding fraud all over. So what is the Democratic response to that? What they did when they gave themselves a pay raise and we threw half of them out and we had to approve it, they changed the law. Now they went, F you, we're going to give ourselves a pay raise and you don't have any jurisdiction. We just do it. We give ourselves whatever we want and tough shit. You don't like it?
Right.
Tough. That's the end of it. Same thing with electing judges. Blue states basically tell the people, I don't care what you want. We're doing whatever we want. Try to vote us out. But they vote them in. Look at what they did with the election. Remember when Bernie was going to get the nomination, and they said, I don't care who you guys want. It's going to be Hillary. So the Democratic Party and their super delegates told the rest of the, I don't know how anybody can be a Democrat. They told the party, I don't care who you want. We do not want Bernie Sanders. We're going to put Hillary in, and she was in. And then they did the same thing with Kamala. They didn't have any kind of process of nomination. They said, okay, we're going to put Kamala there. So twice, not once, but twice, they told every Democrat, you don't really count. Just give us your money, and we'll do whatever the hell we want. We don't represent you. We represent the party, because they don't need you. They got all these billionaires from other countries trying to destroy the country, and they're subsidizing the commies that have now become the Democratic Party.
It gets to be very interesting. Well, just a reminder, people, the parking ban is in effect at 6 p.m. tonight. That's in, what,
6
4
minutes?
6 minutes. And be careful this weekend, because starting tomorrow, the wind chills will bring the temperature to feel like of minus 20 to 30 degrees.
Oh,
That's minus 20 to 30 degrees wind chill. So you can suffer frostbite in less than 20 minutes in that temperature. So please look out for your family, look out for your friends, look out for seniors. Please do not use unsafe or unauthorized heating systems. Don't burn a propane heater in your house. Please be careful. More fires and more deaths happen because of unauthorized or illegally used heating systems. So remember that. I want to thank you all for watching, and remember, stay safe, stay angry, and hold your politicians accountable. We'll see you again on Monday. Have a great day and a great weekend. Stay warm.
wow. That was quite a show with CJ and Chip. So I'm trying to get my good friend James Kilgus on. Let me see. So we can talk about what happened, what went on the show. Wow. I mean, so I gotta get see if he wants to actually come on. I'm trying to get, let's see here. Wow, that was interesting with CJ and Chip. I sent you the link. Wow, that was that was quite a interesting show today with well, that was an interesting show. Let's see, maybe I can. Yeah, so that was an interesting show. That was an interesting show today with CJ and Chip. And I mean, they had a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So they did. They had a lot to say, and which is good. Mayor Paul COOGEN. Yeah, I mean, look at all the stuff that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? To Fall River. You know what I'm saying? And with all this, even with the snow plows, the snow, and it even with the snow. Hold on one second. All right, I'm on live. Yeah, so I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? Governor Moore Healy. Governor Moore Healy, and I mean, and even so, even so, even if we do get rid of COOGEN, right? Because I'm in favor. I'm in favor of that for that recall. I am. I'm in favor of it. Even though if we do get rid of Mayor Paul COOGEN, what happens is, I mean, the problem's going to still be there, but we have to get rid of Senator Rodericks. We have to get rid of Cal Fiola. We have to get rid of Alan Sylvia. I mean, and we have to get rid of Moore Healy. Okay, because if we don't get rid of that, if we don't put this together and get rid of them, then the problem's going to be there. So I mean, look what Wu's doing. Okay, Mayor Wu in Boston. Okay, look what she's doing. Okay, she's she filed something in the legislature. Okay, where that she does not want ICE in Boston. ICE is a federal agent. Those are federal agents. Federal agents can go anywhere they want. Okay, federal agents. Of course they can. You know what I'm saying? They're there to take the illegal aliens, okay, out of here and deport them. Okay, Oh, she doesn't want. Mayor Wu. Oh, I do not want them. I don't want the ICE here. Well, too damn bad if you don't want them here. Okay, too bad. Okay, you know something? They're here and they're coming here. Okay, they're in New Bedford, they're in Boston, they're in Fall River, they're all over the place. So I mean, with all that, okay, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even and especially even with Michael, especially even with Michael Rodericks. Okay, Michael Rodericks. Oh, you can't order. You can't order the legislator on top of legislator. Yeah, you can. You can do that. Okay. So I mean, why? I mean, there is questions. Okay. Why doesn't he want? Okay. All right. So why doesn't he want? Okay. The audit. Okay. He don't want the audit because you want to know why? Because they don't want you to know where the money's going. That's their problem. Okay, that's the big. So even Governor Moore Healy, they don't want the audit because they don't want to know. They don't want you to know where the money's going. Okay, they don't want you to know. Okay, how corrupt you are. You know what I'm saying? You know. So I mean, it is. It's the truth. You know. I mean, if you look at it, you know, I'm gonna try to pull something up on YouTube. I'm gonna try to pull something up here on YouTube. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to pull something up because I honestly, let's see here. Maybe I can find it. Governor Moore Healy, YouTube. I mean, look at all this. Look at all this. Look at Massachusetts Healy and Trump ICE in the state of speech. I mean, look at her. You know,
this country. It's
Yeah.
more than our history. It's
You know-
who we are. It's our DNA. And that's why I'm
it's-
so proud to be your governor.
yeah,
because
look
of the
at her. Look
people
at her.
And the
You know what I'm saying?
spirit
She
that I
does
see in
not
this
want
state. I
ice on
see it
her.
everywhere I go.
This is
In
bull.
schools, hospitals,
So
at
what?
senior centers,
You're no
and food
good, Healy.
pantries.
You're no
The
good.
people of Massachusetts are tough, smart, and we care
Yeah.
about each other.
Yeah,
and in
yeah,
this
you don't
moment,
care. Yeah, you don't care about us.
who we are
You
has
don't care
never
about
been
us.
more important. The reality is that these are really tough
Yeah,
times.
you don't care about
People are
us.
feeling it. Everything's
Yeah.
more expensive. Groceries, a cup of coffee, the
Yeah.
new coat or boots you want,
Yeah.
the hot water heater that you need,
Bull crap.
sports fees for your kids,
Mm.
dinner
Yeah.
out once in a while. It's all so much harder now. Fixing that and lowering costs should be the focus.
Yeah. You see how she talks about, price of a cup of coffee, the price of this, the price of that. Yeah, because you want to know why? Because she is still giving money to the illegal aliens. That's what she's doing. So, I mean, basically, she's so corrupt too. Her. Oh, we don't want ICE in here. So, hey, well, it's too bad, that what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? You know, ICE is a federal government. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna see if I want to try to get somebody on here tonight. You know what I'm saying? I do. I want to try to get someone on here. So let me see. I'm trying to get someone on here. See if I can get in Lisa on here. I'm trying to get her on here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she's on, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna, try to improvise some things here too. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see, 2 articles. Let's see here. One time. Articles on Governor Moore Healy. Look, see. No, he's not. No, he's not. He ain't the first president. You're full of shit and crap. Let's see. YouTube. See if I can look for articles. Let's see if I can find articles. Articles. Articles on politics. Yeah, articles on the Constitution and the U.S. government and by Khan Academy. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find something here, so bear with me a minute. I mean, Maury Healy is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but I mean, her and Michelle Wu. Oh, yeah, her and Michelle Wu. Okay, her and Michelle Wu don't want ICE in here, but ICE, it's in the Constitution. Okay, it's in the Constitution, and ICE is a federal agent. Okay, ICE, they're federal agents. They have the right to come here if there is illegal aliens and they don't belong in this country. They deserve to come here. Okay, they do. And something, and it's not right. Okay, but like I've been saying before. Okay, I've said this before. If you're going to recall, okay, Mayor Paul COOGEN, okay, if you're going to recall Mayor Paul COOGEN, you might as well do it to Michael Rodriguez, Cal Fiola, and Governor Moore Healy. Because you want to know why? If you do it to them, okay, if you do it to them, the problem would be gone. Okay, so well, you got to get them all together. Okay, because they're all corrupt, no matter what. They're all corrupt. Okay, and basically, what we're doing right now, we're still waiting for the fire station to be fixed. We're still waiting for the fire station to get updated. We're still waiting for the old police station to be knocked down. That's what we're waiting for. So, and yeah, it's crazy. No, it is. It's crazy. So yeah, so that's actually what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the fire station to be updated, okay? Which is Mayor Paul COOGEN never did that, okay? We're still waiting for the old fire station, the old police station to be demolished, okay? We're still waiting for our audit. That will never happen. And that passed that 72%, believe it or not. I mean, Ken Fiola. Yeah, and CJ and Chip is right. CJ and Chip is right. Everything that they said. I mean, now they're building big, tall buildings over there. 79 looks like a horror show down there. And yeah, it's crazy. But well, I just wanted to come on and play CJ's video, which is I already did. Okay. So but like I said, I'll be on Saturday. And hopefully I would have James and Annalisa on Saturday, so we'll see. And you know, and like CJ and Chip said, hey, don't use no propane tanks in your house to keep warm, okay? Because that's how fires start. So, and it's gonna be very cold tomorrow. It's gonna be frigid. We're probably gonna have people are saying 2 to 6. Okay, people are saying 2 to 6 tomorrow. 2 to 6 tomorrow. 2 to 6 inches of snow. We'll see. But hey, you know what? Stay warm. Stay angry, and hold your politicians accountable. But but the recall is gonna happen. So yeah, so we're trying to find the best slogan for COOGEN. It's kind of hard. So, but the recall is going to happen, and but so yeah, so the recall is going to happen. So, anyways, take care, everybody. Have a great night, and I will speak to you again. Stay warm. I just wanted to come on tonight, to listen to CJ Ferry's, video live on Fall River Media News. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Stay warm, and hope you got, I hope you have a lot of food in your house. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Dave Mead, Fall River Media News. I'll see you on Saturday at 6:30. 6:30 to 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere around there. Take care.